Keep in mind when you are, making, videos for YouTube and you're making AdSense money, that you are, self-employed in a way and, things like that. So when you do, create the LLC, it gives you the opportunity to be able to kind of, track things separately and all of that. So there are, advantages to it. Plus there's a little bit of like legal protection there and things like that.
Can I interrupt you
Totally.
for a second?
Yep, take it away.
This is really important.
Yep.
Because you're in the United States, you do have to deal with the IRS.
Yep.
I have no idea what your current tax situation is. So before we give you any sort
we're
of...
not tax advisors or whatever.
So like we could tell you some things, but you might have a tax structure that by setting up an LLC and by doing things like you could completely ruin everything. So you could end up paying more taxes than you should. So I would make an appointment with an accountant or a tax advisor.
Yeah.
Explain your situation, because setting up an LLC, like I don't know how much money you're going to make, how much you're planning on making. I don't know what your niche is. You might make a ton of money that might move you into a different I don't know what state you're in.
Right.
Like there's a lot of variables, and I just don't want to steer you down the wrong direction. I would contact a tax advisor in your state. Explain your situation and what you want to do. Just a blanket rule about that, though, like if you are going to get started, it's probably easier to set that up beforehand, so you don't have to go in and like change AdSense and all of that after the fact. But you want to make sure that by setting that up, that you're not messing your current tax situation up. So a phone call to a tax advisor is the way to go. The IRS does not play. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm afraid of giving you the wrong advice that could mess you up. Whatever a phone call is going to cost you to hop on with the tax advisor for 30 minutes and pick their brains on it and let them steer you down the right path. Because it's a minefield in the USA with that stuff.